Well, I think that looks pretty damn fucking cool if I do say so myself. It's iron-on, meaning that ain't gonna last. So I have tried to sew it, but didn't exactly go to plan. It's difficult, and I have no dexterity. I can't tie string for shit or anything like that. So my best bet is to get a sewing machine. The cheapest reasonable one I can find is like 89 quid, so it's not something I can get just yet. I'm gonna wait. I can't wear this jacket just yet anyway, since I've put on a bit too much weight. But this jacket is my goal, again, for losing weight. So once I hit like 11, 12 stone again, I'll be able to wear it without much problem. But yeah, so I can't wear it just yet anyway. So it's ironed on. I'm leaving it to just kind of get used to there. But yeah, it ain't gonna last. If I start wearing this thing's gonna fall off within a week. So I need to sew it. So I basically need to get a sewing machine. I need to learn how to use it, and I need to basically go around here and try and not fuck it up. And just keep it in place. Get some brown stuff like this, so it goes with like the natural stitching of the jacket itself. That would be ideal. But yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. I'm going to turn it into a battle vest, basically. So I want a bunch of band things, but for the big main symbol at the back, I just wanted it to be like a general art piece that screams me, and a wolf with a tree of life symbol and roses like that. This shit screams me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've gone through. Like, I just love this design. Brown and black, wolf, tree of life. There's even an arrow here. Like, it's beautiful. And it suits the rest of the jacket because it's, you know, it's brown mostly, but it's got like this black stitching and, you know, so on so sorry, brown stitching. So yeah. But I'm just going to leave this here for now. This is currently the game desk. I've had friends over today to play board games or whatnot. But I'm just going to leave this here for now. And just basically save up for a sewing machine. Learn how to use it. And then go from there. I tried to do it by hand. But if I keep doing this by hand, I'm going to ruin this fucking thing. But yeah. I want to write down a list of bands that I'm like, okay, these little things I want. Some of them are going to be difficult. Like, there's a small kind of band called Rose Garden Funeral Party that I absolutely fucking love. You can find them here on Facebook. They're amazing. But they don't do patches. So for that one, I think I'm going to have to try and find like a custom one online, like Etsy or something. Someone will do that. And I'll get them to do the Rose Garden Funeral Party logo. And I'll use that as a patch somewhere, because I want like all the tip-top favorite bands ever, but like not all of them are going to do patches. So that's what I want. It's going to be an eclectic mix of like new metal, goth, punk, you know, heavy metal in general, maybe some synthwave if I can find anyone that does patches like that. And yeah, that's the whole idea. But it's going to take some time. But this is something I've wanted for a long time. So first of all was getting a leather jacket. I got that when I lost weight. So I've had this a few years now. The next thing is to turn it into a bit of a little bit more of personality. Make it unique, make it mine. As opposed to the single best-selling leather jacket on Hyde Park. Which it has been for a long time, apparently. I think even if you go on Hyde Park now, it is still like the single best-selling jacket on there. It's a good fucking jacket. So, yeah, I love this thing. But I still need to lose weight. But I'll get it sorted. It's not gone to plan, but I'm not deterred. I will just have to figure out a new way of doing it. And for that, sewing machine. But that's the goal. I wonder if anyone in my family has a sewing machine, actually, that I could borrow. That I didn't consider. I might have to ask around the family. But it looks fucking cool, though. Look at it. Imagine this. But, like, the front is going to be full of, like, band logos. I think I'll keep the back just that. But I think the front, I'll fill it with band logos. But first of all, got to write down all the bands. Then got to get all the logos. And then I'm going to figure out how they go on. Hopefully, they're all iron-on. So I can iron them all on first and, like, make sure they stay there. So then they're not moving around crazily while I'm trying to sew them on, and then get the sewing machine and make sure they stay there permanently. But for now, I'm leaving this here. The lever can handle a lot more heat than I thought it could. I was going too easy on it first, and then I turned up the heat after a while, and the lever's fine. You can burn lever. It's like pleather is an easier thing to do it with, but this is real lever. You can burn lever, so I was a bit dubious about doing it, but yeah, so there's a few holes up here that were never there by trying to fucking stitch it together, but it's not quite worked out in my favor, but whatever, you live and learn. And having parts of it a little bit scuffed is a bit punk anyway, so I'm alright with that. But it does look very, very cool. So, fingers crossed I can get it to work for me over time.